Is it recording?
Oh, the fucking metronome.
Bing bong.
What? Oh,
Beep. Is it
boop,
recording?
boop.
Yeah, it's
I
recording.
don't know.
I gotta turn that damn metronome off. Yeah, let me turn the volume
I think that's.
Yeah, that's what's making all the noise.
Yep. I think that's public domain. That song.
We were like booping and bopping
To,
multiple
like, three
different
different
songs.
things.
Yeah.
What? I was doing what you were doing.
What were you doing?
The song in Bridger with River Kwai. I don't know what it's called.
I was doing Weave Shop.
I did not.
Oh, but I was doing it like really half-assed. So.
Oh, okay. Doing it. Okay.
I think you and I were on two different tempos, though.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
Uh,
So.
welcome back to Hooked on Draconics.
Yeah.
How are my hookies doing?
Okay. That.
No, stop that.
I love it. I love
Stop
it.
that right now, Josh.
I mean, I suggested it and I hated it immediately.
We're calling our fans hookies
And
Yeah.
That's a very.
because they're playing hooky while listening to this podcast.
I mean, hopefully not
I mean,
I don't care.
from
mean,
high
they're-
school at least. You should finish high school at the
Hey,
very
cu-
least.
hey,
That's my PSA.
Be
Finish high school.
cool. Skip out of school.
Didn't you?
I finished high school.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Minecraft high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, I went to Minecraft High. So,
and then he got his physics degree afterwards.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it was valid.
But he did a
Minecraft
dissertation on
Yeah.
Sand and gravel.
yeah,
physics.
And why
yeah,
it's part of the patriarchy.
yeah, exactly. As a minor in this is how we're opening the the Patreon Q&A.
Yes.
I mean, it should be
This is
tried
our
and
brand.
true to.
Hey, look,
Okay.
people like our rambling so much they're willing to pay for this. So-
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, long awaited, long anticipated, long planned, and long procrastinated.
Less procrastinated, more we've been very busy and we apologize.
Yeah. And so we're finally answering these questions our lovely
Hookies.
have sent us in on Patreon.
We could
Also-
get them to like vote for it on Twitter or get somebody else to give us a name on Twitter. I don't know.
If someone wants
I'm
to,
not leaving it up to Twitter.
They
I mean-
they got to come up with something better than hookies.
Yeah. I mean,
there's
they were-
nothing better than hookies. Who stole the hookie from the hookie jar?
What is a hookie jar?
It was it
Jar
Look,
full of
I liked
cookies.
hooking some nar.
Yeah.
Hookies.
Get some milk and cookie. Milk
Milk
and
and
hookies.
hookies?
Yeah.
It does not sound good.
It sounds like this is going to be an Urban Dictionary thing in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
My
So
my
I'm gonna
dad
look
said
up-
he was going to go get
No.
milk and cookies from the grocery store 20 years ago. I've not seen him since.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We only provide uplifting stories on Hooked on Draconics. All right, so who wants to read the first question? I say we go round robin on this.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I've got one of them pulled up right now.
I'll pull up the next one then.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah. I don't have any.
We know.
All right, well, I'll give you the... Yeah, all right. So,
We
I'll-
still love you, Lee.
Thanks.
yeah.
Your ability to read or otherwise.
All right.
First question. This comes from a patron by the name of Hedgehog, who I think actually is a hedgehog based on the content of this question.
I mean,
Okay.
people would.
As a
not lie.
hedgehog stated,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I am concerned about shooting Chris out of a cannon.
I am too, honestly.
Can you please make sure he does not crash my habitat in doing so? Also, what would be a good vantage point from which to see the guy hurling into space?
Okay, well, I was planning to use some hedges as, like, to break my fall. I guess we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, there
We're
might be
shooting you into
hedgehogs.
space now,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, things have escalated.
No, that's way out of budget.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry,
well,
Hedgehog.
Well,
Is
if we
it
get enough,
the
if we get enough
space or
Patreons,
A space.
it could be on
A
our budget.
space. Yeah.
How many
But
Patreons?
That's not the question. The question is, what's a good vantage point for this hedgehog to watch? Chris hurling into space.
YouTube.com/Hooked on Draconics.
Yeah,
There-
it will be
That was better than anything I could say.
broadcasted
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
We're gonna
otherwise, I
li-
don't think
We're gonna live stream it.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Yeah,
If we're gonna do that, yeah.
yeah
if
we'll have to
yeah.
live stream it.
We're gonna
yeah.
shoot Chris out of a cannon then.
It's either a cannon or a slingshot, just whatever's close and cheapest.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's going to be live.youtube.com/hooked on Draconics.
I assume that's our
You know,
URL.
and there's a lot of venues that we're currently looking at to shoot Chris from the
There
cannon.
actually is
so...
like a really, I don't know, like the Blue Ridge Parkway would probably be a good spot to watch if you
Yeah.
if you want to like view long distance.
yeah,
I would like to use a rail cannon. Like,
Like,
In
I'm
case
for
we need, like,
real.
iron.
I'm going to pay for this, and it's gonna be legit. It's gonna be safe. It's gonna be like an actual reputable company, and it's gonna happen, Chris.
Okay. Well, the answer to your question though is youtube.com/hookedondraconics.
We
if that's
will
our
live
URL.
stream it if Lee is going to seriously pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if Patreon eventually pays for it. It's up to you guys which one happens first.
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you, Hedgehog.
Thank you, Hedgehog.
Thanks, Hedgehog.
We love you.
How many followers until we shoot Chris out of a cannon?
I'll check on that while you are reading off the
All right,
second question.
Second question is from. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Who's
Okay.
it from?
From Zlimbo Puckets.
Yeah,
First-
that name. The
Yeah,
one
it's
that
a
I fuck up every time I have to pronounce it.
hell of a name. Ugh, sorry, I had to burp.
That was
it was pathetic, sadly. All right, first off, long-time listener, first-time caller, and you're not really calling in, but which type of math or physics is the hardest? I remember Stump saying that spider math was hard, but I've also heard that pig physics can be quite challenging.
Okay, first of all, I really like this question because
Yes,
it means that this
yes.
person actually listens to our podcast quite a bit.
D&D physics can get complicated. I don't fuck with that. I let these guys. We haven't really come up with any D&D physics here. We have examples from our home game, but Druid math is very hard because everything you turn into has a different math.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Druid math is the hardest D&D.
And
math.
yeah, well, and also not everything uses base 10.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
spiders, I would imagine use base 8.
For the AC?
And I mean,
Or what are you talking about, base 8?
Well, instead of base 10.
Oh, base
counting.
like for their number system.
Yeah,
Got you.
you're the college boy.
Yeah, sorry.
We are 995 patrons away.
are we doing 1,000? That's the number we're getting to.
I think,
1,000 for
I
it?
think
Okay.
planar physics have got to
did
be
one-
the worst
yeah, we went
because
one-
every plane you go to is different physics.
Yeah, what's up with
Like
that?
Yeah.
less gravity,
Well,
more
I mean,
gravity.
the goal before that's 500, so it's just like,
Yeah, 1,000. 1,000. You hear
It's
that?
only twice of 500.
1,000
500
patrons.
was 5 times what the previous goal was, so we're 950 plus 45 away.
950 plus 45. Hell yeah.
So at this rate, next month, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got Druid math. That's hard. I'm not sure I've heard of pig physics before, but Josh, what do you think that is?
Pigsics.
Well,
I mean,
they teach it at pig school along with pig Latin.
Well, it's
oh,
well,
that-
it's
oh,
how
that's true.
Yeah,
That
Those go
was-
together.
that-
The classical pig education.
it's
that was
the
the most dad joke I think I've ever told.
it is. I had a joke, but I lost it.
oh,
It is the pig physics is a specific
branch of physics.
branch of physics. Thank you, that pigs study.
Oh, the pig study. Okay, I thought it was physics about pigs.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just regular physics.
Yeah, that's just regular physics.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about physics as understood by a pig,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
because pig physics is.
That makes
Well,
sense.
it's
Yeah.
not something we've been able to delve into quite yet. We've only had one pig lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so
we
far.
haven't had an intellectual discussion with him yet.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
well,
we'll have to ask next time.
I
we
would
see
say
him.
that it was more philosophical,
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess, than
yeah. We haven't talked about the pig sciences.
No, we have not.
We'll have to do that next time we see Sam.
Yes.
Surface to air missile.
have talked about me wrestling pigs as a child.
Yeah, that definitely involves some pig physics.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
All right, so Wes, you want to read the next one?
Thank you very
Sure.
much, Limbo Puckets. We appreciate you wholeheartedly.
Yes,
We're
good
gonna
question.
figure out our seating order.
Thank you for
So-
being a hooky.
We have yet another Zlimbo Pockets question.
Oh, great.
For July, is Kipo a private investigator or is he a detective for some, as of yet unrevealed, draconic task force that investigates elemental criminality?
Private investigator.
Yeah, he's a private investigator.
he? Okay.
He's a licensed PI.
Licensed PI?
Yeah.
What counties is he licensed in?
I feel like he's unlicensed.
No, we bought a license.
There is
in
most
his DLC.
definitely a license in that costume,
Okay.
whether or not it's legitimate.
It's a piece of paper with crayon.
It's part of the DLC. You
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, that
We
makes
did
sense.
pay for that.
Yeah.
Unless Josh is just gaslighting us.
I could be that.
It's a giant. What was the phrase? A draconic task force that investigated elemental criminality. That's what the question says. Don't give me that weird look.
Scribbles note.
So you're saying that Kipo was super deep undercover when we rescued him from Bird Town?
Or is he pro criminality? Is he actually a double agent?
Is he a reverse investigator?
Yeah.
Seems like a cover-up artist?
Yeah. Is that what it, yeah, that would be.
Yes.
Like a magician? Like,
Is that what an inverse PI is? A magician?
I mean, when you think about it, they are diametrically opposed positions.
Yeah.
One of them tends to take apart an entirety of, any sort of veil of mystery, and the other one creates the veil of mystery and an illusion.
The ancient battle between
Detectives and
Magicians.
stage magicians. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys don't know about this.
this is new to me.
It's a war that's been raging in the shadows for many a millennium.
No, it's out in the open. Like, people know about it. It gets reported on every day. Oh, god damn it, I wound up in the wrong timeline again.
Oh,
Oh. Well, that's your fault.
Yeah. No, that sounds
It's
all
still
correct
secret
to
here.
me.
oh.
We gotta go, Wes.
Oh well.
Wait, but
Let's finish these questions.
before you go, we have 2 more questions.
Oh,
I
that's
believe.
fine. Okay, we can stick around for that.
Sounds
Yeah, I want to get your take on your what you think these questions are like.
Okay.
All right, I think this next one was on your phone. Did Josh?
This is,
I thought Wes's hair was parted on the wrong side.
it actually is. For you, I suppose,
Yeah.
at this point. Everybody knows that anytime you go into a timeline, that's the alternate. Left-handedness, right-handedness.
Oh, that also works for your part.
Yeah. It's
Like,
weird.
what's the ratio of right to left-handedness in this dimension?
I don't know, 80 to 20. I don't know.
Sounds
more,
like a
more
made-up
right than
statistic.
left.
Yeah.
More right than left.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so we're in the wrong one again.
Oh, shit. Well,
That would explain why you're writing left-handed. Then
I've been doing that.
I just thought you were ambidextrous.
gross.
Ambidextrous kind of exist are abominations that result from
There you go.
living
Keep your
in
thumb
both
on it so it doesn't-
timelines of sort.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay. All right, I've got this next question
Pick a hand already.
from this fellow bad orc friendly guy.
We're pretty sure that is how you construct that name.
Yeah, it's all
Yep.
one word. Okay.
With no capitals.
Good name though.
My question is, why isn't there any full-blooded orcs in your campaign?
Wait, when was this question asked?
July 7th, according to this?
Wasn't the barrister's bodyguard a full orc?
No, she's a half orc.
She's not
mind.
a
Yeah.
It's a good question then.
I
Bad
guess
orc
that's
friendly
a
guy.
Josh question.
I guess that is a question for me. Well, why didn't none of you guys make full-blooded orc characters?
I wanted to play an elf.
I had this entire idea for, a tiefling struggling with his own devilish nature and how society sees him, and then making him a rogue on top of that, incriminating him even further despite his good and noble intentions. It would also explain his entire bastardized backstory. That's why I didn't make an orc. I don't know why. Why didn't you?
Okay, well, does anyone else have any explanations why I didn't make
Yeah,
full-blooded?
my name is
I wanted to
Stump.
play an ass man. I mean, an Asimar.
All right, well,
Yep.
bad orc friendly guy.
Is there some kind of
Are
dark
we sure
orcish
it's
history?
bad orc? Are those all capitalized, or could it be
It's-
Bedork friendly guy?
I think it's Bedork.
It might be Bedork.
Yeah, but we
Like-
can't really assume anything with no spaces and no capitals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bedork. Okay, Bedork friendly guy. I didn't think about it,
Are we
but
sure it's not Friendlyji?
Friendly.
friendly.
It's Bedork Friendlyji. Okay, we have it now.
That's his full name. It's not like a made-up name.
Okay, I
Maybe I'm
didn't-
just assuming because he asked about orcs in the...
I mean, that seems reasonable. Okay,
Yeah.
bad orc friendly guy or
Bedork for
Bedork
Ridgewood.
friendly.
Friendly.
Yeah. For your next question, if you would please specify that for us, 'cause,
Yes.
we do value your
Please.
questions, your
Please do.
input. We will try and work in
I
some
will try to
more
work in some
orc.
full orcs
Yeah.
going forward.
Is it
You
maybe
know-
they're overused as bad guys sometimes?
I personally, as a DM, I don't like the stereotype of orcs just always being like bad guys.
Yeah.
I prefer to I kind of come from like the
I like the
Warcraft,
Warcraft
World
orcs.
of Warcraft,
Yeah.
orcs being more like
The good guys?
tribal spiritualists.
Yeah, the good guys.
I don't like.
Well, some of them were good guys.
Yeah.
So you didn't play any Warcraft after,
I
One.
barely played World of Warcraft.
Okay.
I played Warcraft 3 and a little bit of World of Warcraft, and I'm like,
See, I stopped playing World of Warcraft before the orcs were definitely the bad guys.
That was just one guy that was, yeah. I wouldn't need to go off on that tangent, but
oh,
you're
real.
right.
No,
I mean,
we,
That's for our other
Did he turn into
podcast.
like Orc Hitler
He did, and went to an alternate timeline to bring in the
to
orcish.
enact Orc Hitlerism?
Yes.
see, this is why I don't allow any full orcs in my campaign.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Well,
well.
Next question.
all right.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Next question
Gonna
then.
end on that.
Well,
All
while
right.
you-
Well, next question. Let me bring it up here.
While you find that, I'll add that our main campaign, our off screen time campaign, has a lot of orc action. We had a whole like orc arc.
Yeah.
The orc.
However,
Orc arc.
strictly in this campaign, there just hasn't been room
For
for
orcs.
history or culture for orcs to show up, especially as a
Yeah.
fully fleshed out race.
They live in the county over.
Yes.
Clearly, they exist in some capacity because we have a half orc who works for Drotak,
Yes.
and so they're not non-existent. So they're somewhere out there.
We've just had a very local, small town, localized
Adventure so far.
adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Season
mean, we've
3
been dealing
will
with
be pure
kobolds,
orcs.
trogs.
Yeah, the
You
Green
know,
Tide game.
You can't
Ooh, orc on orc
stuff
action?
in too many quote unquote monstrous,
Yeah,
things
then it
all
would
at
just be like,
once.
oops, all orcs.
Oops.
Season 3. Oops,
Yeah.
all works.
All right.
Yeah, we're skipping 2 because that's
I mean,
already
I prefer
decided.
the Green Tide, but yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Oops, all orcs.
The alternate title. It's like Doctor Strangelove or How I Stopped or Learned to
Right.
Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. It's Green Tide or
Or,
Oops, all orcs.
Oops, all orcs.
All
All right.
this next
Thank you very
question-
much.
Bad orc, friendly guy, or
Or-
Badork, friendly gee.
Thank you very
Badork
much.
friendly.
We appreciate it.
This next one is Limbo Puckets again.
This dude is full of questions.
Yeah. What is your
We
favorite?
appreciate it.
What is your favorite obscure or not very well known movie? Does not have to be Dungeons and Dragons related.
Ooh.
That's a rough one.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Oh, I love that question. It's going to take me a second.
I wish I had read this beforehand.
Well, that's the whole point. You don't.
Okay, I have a
The
recent
whole
one.
point
that's
is to
true.
do it live on camera.
Yeah.
And by on camera, I mean on mic.
Yeah.
I have a recent one. James and I watched this movie recently. Pig.
Oh yeah, I saw that
I
today.
don't think it's very obscure anymore.
Okay, well,
It kind of blew up in the last couple of weeks.
well, good. It
Yeah.
should.
It should.
It's a Nicolas
actually-
Cage movie.
Actually, the best Nicolas Cage movie ever made.
I won't say
hands
much
down.
more about it because
I will say it is not an action movie.
it is.
Do not go into
don't
it thinking
don't
it's-
don't even say that.
Even say
don't
that
even say
because
that.
that ruins it partly.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
The entire time I thought it was going to break out into an action movie,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's pleasantly surprised me, and I got off to it. So
yeah, and I can say honestly, I love that pig.
I do love that pig. Yeah.
I love that pig. All right.
Okay, so
Other obscure movie that you should watch. Psycho Gorman.
Psycho Gorman. That's good.
I watched that movie. That's a good movie.
Yep. It is rather gory.
Hence the name.
Yeah. Definitely rated R or whatever.
Yeah.
It is a very good. It has some really good funny moments.
Yes.
In that movie.
Oh, one of my favorite obscure movies, which is also kind of D&D related, Knights of Badassdom.
You talked about that before.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's RP, no, LARPing. Yeah, it's LARPing, but they summon actual monsters, and Peter Dinklage is in it.
Oh.
The Dinklage.
Yeah. He does shrooms and fights real monsters, but doesn't know he's fighting real monsters. 'cause
The
he's on
Dink.
shrooms.
I don't believe we could say that.
What do you
real
think the parameters
monsters.
for
That's what you
obscure
say.
movie is like.
Obscure. Like, let's see.
The new Suicide Squad movie is actually really good.
Yeah, I would recommend that.
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah. I haven't seen you guys
I've
in like
literally
a month.
been waiting for us to get back together to watch it.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
I keep hearing that.
I'd call it obscure because it has fucking the polka dot man in it.
Yeah.
You mean the greatest Batman villain of all time? No,
Yes,
Batman
yes, 100%.
Um,
And it has
The
Peacemaker.
majority of the members of most of DC are Batman villains.
hmm,
I mean, he's the only one with interesting villains.
that, yeah.
Superman's villains are like too cosmically powerful
That's
to
true.
really be super interesting.
And Jeff Bezos.
Damn you, Jeffrey Bezos.
The Flash's villains are either really dumb or like,
Batman
Fast
villains.
dudes.
or just other fast dudes.
Most of them are his fault.
Aquaman's two major villains that I can think of off the top of my head are just water guys.
And one of them is his fault.
And-
Ocean Master.
Actually, both of them are his fault.
Are both of them his fault?
Yeah. Well, one's his half brother, and then the other one is a. Yeah, pretty much a self-created
Yeah.
Black Manta.
Yeah,
villain.
that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's his
Ocean
fault.
Master is the best villain.
I'll take your word on that.
Wonder Woman's villains are pretty much the same as Superman's villains, with the exception of the Greek mythology gods, which have both been villains and just outer characters,
Oh.
mostly.
Well, before we get too off topic, I enjoy hearing about this. But what's your
I'm
favorite?
very good at talking about off-topic things.
Yeah. What's your favorite? I guess I'll go ahead and say
Oof.
my favorite
Oof.
obscure movie. John dies at the end. I don't know where you can watch it these days,
What happens?
but he.
Just kidding.
Are we gonna have to put spoilers
No
for all these
spoilers.
movies
Yeah.
we're spoiling?
But John dies at the end is a movie about some teenagers experiencing the supernatural and learning to fight back. And I'm making it sound much lamer than it is. It's an amazing movie. It's really funny.
Is this based on the game Everyone is John?
Actually, probably one of the funniest movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whenever I think of, like, movies, I have to separate them into, like, two different categories. I have, your dramas and your comedies, or your tragedies and your comedies, more or less. But it's mostly just, like, here's your dramatic movies, and here are your comedic movies. And so it's like, whenever somebody asks me, like, what's my favorite movie? It's like, well, is my favorite movie my favorite comedy movie, or is it my favorite, dramatic movie?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Fight Club's a pretty damn good movie.
Yeah.
But Monty Python and the Holy Grail's a great movie.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really be able to compare the two.
Yeah, it's like the Oscars. They have different categories. Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense to not compare them, but they do anyway.
So I'm trying to think of, like, obscure movie. Like, well, what category do I put obscure movie in?
I think the question also said not very well known. I guess
Not
that could
very
be.
well known.
Also,
could be
Turbo
less
Kid.
obscure.
Hard.
Turbo
That
Kid's
was going to
great.
be my answer.
Yeah, but I think
I was going to
everybody
be
with
like, it was a movie.
like, everybody with a Netflix account that I know has watched Turbo
Well,
Kid.
good.
Right,
Whole
good.
thing.
It should be less obscure.
Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man, huh?
Yeah, Gary Busey gets turned.
Abuse.
Yes.
Very obscure
Yes.
movie, yeah.
Gary Busey gets turned into a murderous gingerbread cookie.
The abuse is loose.
Also, it's not. I was gonna say it's not a movie, but Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, it's barely a movie. It's also not good.
Quigley.
It's fucking great, first of all.
Thumb Wars.
Oh my god.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
You know the guy that does all the thumb movies, like Bat Thumb, Blair Witch Thumb. He did a Star Wars one.
Are we including animes in this?
Sure.
I mean, we're
It's a movie.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Thumb Wars.
no.
I don't.
No.
Look it up on YouTube. Thumb Wars. I'm serious.
Thumb Wars. Look it up.
Okay,
it-
probably
is it
obscure
about-
for a modern day
Is it about
audience, over
rocking,
the top.
socking robots?
Is that the
Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling
the
movie?
arm wrestling? The only thing I know about that movie is that he turns his head around when he gets serious.
Yeah.
Oh, Kung Pao.
Kung Pao's
Okay,
really
yeah.
fucking good.
I think that's the guy that does the Thumb Wars movies. Actually.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
That was a really funny movie. So Wes,
I want to say, like, here's an obscure movie, but not. It's Big Trouble in Little China. Like,
I've actually never seen it.
Like that's under like
Obscure
cult
to
classic.
who? You
is
know?
it really like? But it's not that obscure. It's like,
Yeah.
I think everybody's heard of it. How many
Yeah.
people here have actually watched it though? Like,
I need to watch
I've watched
I
it.
haven't.
Wes,
No, I haven't.
it's fucking great.
Yeah.
We don't have TV in my timeline.
Hold on, They
Oh.
Live.
Oh, I've been trying to watch They Live forever, but it's not on any service that I'm paying for.
Fair enough. Oh, speaking of which, something I've been watching for the last like 2 days straight. Warrior on HBO.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I've been watching Doom Patrol.
Yeah, it's good.
I've heard that's good.
I'm
yeah.
enjoying it. Yes, it's really good. Brendan Fraser is back.
I'll rant about Warrior after the.
Is that a
The
sequel
Warriors.
to Paw Patrol?
Not the Warriors,
Yes.
but it's just.
It's
I mean,
the
a
Dark
good movie.
reboot.
Oh, interesting.
It's the Doom Paw Patrol
yeah.
crossover.
It's the Doom Patrol.
we have any
Paw
more
Patrol for
questions?
grown-ups.
I think that was
Took me
it for
forever to
questions.
think of
We
an
have one
answer.
more, I think. Right?
Do we?
Wait, I had to delay real hard for that.
I'll say a somewhat serious thank you for smoking. It's not like a
Thank
happy
you for
feel good
showing it was.
movie, but
Yeah.
Aaron Eckhart is like a
Yes,
great
It was a
Right.
feel-good movie.
In a weird way,
yeah. in a way,
No,
yeah.
it was. That's about as dark as comedy gets.
Yeah, it's
without
a
going
great dark
overboard.
comedy. It's smart. Aaron Eckhart is a great asshole
Smart.
in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other movies before we move on?
I mean, like just for good movies.
No, just pertaining to the question because we
Let's.
do
I
have
mean,
to
I
record something
gave
after
3,
this.
so
I think Limbo can maybe find some answers in that word
We
salad.
gave
DC
like,
animated movies are all actually very good.
yeah.
I wouldn't
To
call
be
those
perfectly honest.
obscure.
Planet Hulk.
That's not a.
First of all, that's Marvel.
Oh,
But
well,
But no,
I'm
like the
canceled.
DC animated
Yep.
movies. Like,
Yeah.
like how many actual of the animated movies have you watched?
Not many.
Yeah, exactly. And you are
But
like me, a comic book guy.
But I'm aware of them.
Yes, but have you watched them?
Animated DC movies are really good.
the only one
Yes.
I've seen is the
Always well done.
Red Hood one.
Under the Red.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Under the
Yes,
Red.
whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
I
Under the Hood, Into the Hood, and Home Before Dark.
Don't
that-
continue that. That is heavily copywritten.
Oh well, I was.
don't know what that
somewhere
was,
there.
but I think it's a good stop. Did we have any more questions?
That was Into the Woods.
Yeah. Well, I said Into the Hood.
I think that's about it, guys. I
Wait,
think we're getting out of here. Yep,
That
that's
is
the last question.
Our Patreon question.
Hey, we finally did it after
Hey.
3 months.
We did it. We're sorry it took so long.
We look forward to sending you more.
It probably won't be
Send
out
us some
until
more.
September.
Into the Woods.
Don't